Coast, we're always excited to hear and spread the good news within our local communities. But due to COVID restrictions, we haven't been fit to meet up with anybody, but we've got technology and it's absolutely amazing. So with me tonight is Sheila, Nigel and Elaine from the Portstewart Community Association. Now this is something that's new to all of us, talking with Zoom here. So first of all, Nigel, welcome, and what's been happening over lockdown with Portstewart Community Association?
Joan, thanks for having us on this evening. I think we had probably a fairly slow start with the first lockdown, and quite a few of us were involved not only in making materials for scrubs, but also delivering them. And I'm sure Sheila, I know, was very much to the fore of that. We were also delivering for one of the local pharmacies on a daily basis. 5 of us were there to help the driver, particularly with later deliveries, and that was organised by the Pharmaceutical Association and the Health Board. So that was a very good introduction, a very worthy thing that we were doing. But recently, as the second lockdown, and particularly after Christmas, with the release of money, there's been a lot more energy put into getting money for those people who are suffering within the local community. And I'm sure Elaine knows a little bit more about that than I do.
So Elaine, you've been very busy. I believe you got the ball rolling with all this.
Yes, well, having more time in my hand, I thought I would fill out a few forms and apply for one of the grants available through the Causeway Coast and Glens Borough Council. And fortunately, we were successful in obtaining a generous grant. And we used that, it enabled us to provide some support for local families. We supported them by providing food, ready meals that were nutritious and very welcoming. And we also gave them some essential supplies. We provided some of the older residents in our community with a cooked meal, and they will get that once a week for 6 weeks. I know, this is just a drop in the ocean, but it was lovely for us in the Portstewart Community Association to know that we've given a wee bit of a lift to some of our residents who are really under pressure, in these difficult, dark days of winter. So
it's just a lovely story. And Sheila, what else is going to be happening within the Portstewart Community Association?
Elaine's been carrying on filling in forms for this because she's proved that she's been quite good at that. We are applying for some more money, which will enable us to leave more of a permanent positive legacy as a reminder of COVID-19. But just watch this space, and we'll let you know as soon as it happens, and we'll come back online and give you an update on that. But we're quite excited by this one. We did that lovely event over Christmas. If you remember, we did the drive-in cinema, which was very, very popular. We got one of those fabulous Christmas days, and all the families had a fabulous time watching the cinema, sitting in their cars, eating popcorn, wrapped up in blankets. It really was a very, very, very nice event leading up to Christmas. So,
well, Portstewart Community Association really do an amazing job for everybody in Portstewart. Yes, it's very well thought of, and people are very grateful for what you do, and especially, as you say, the families there at Christmas. So it is. Elaine, whenever you were doing the COVID grant, was Portstewart Traders and that involved in it, or how did you go about sourcing for that?
Yes, we did. We made some contacts through the local traders. It was difficult because a lot of the hotels and restaurants are closed. But we did have one cafe who is open and provides nice cooked meals, and so we decided to go with that and use that supply. I mean, in the future we hope to use other traders and other cafes and restaurants, but this time this suited well, and we just went with that. It's lovely to get everyone involved, and we hope in the future to have some more events, and we'll be calling on other traders, to support us in other ways at different times.
And I think the other thing to say, Elaine, was the company we got to make the meals also delivered them, which was really, really lucky and fortunate for us. So
it's really nice that, even when you get the money for something like that, you're actually involving somebody within Portstewart themselves. So, it's putting money back into the town itself as well.
Yeah.
So it is. Well, listen, thank you very much for joining me this evening. It's really nice in these days of doom and gloom to hear and to spread the word of something that's really nice that's happening. Please keep us posted and up to date of everything else. Hope we're first to know the news. And thank you so much for joining me and taking the time.